Vítám vás na kanáli Nočnej Sovy z dalšího videa ze rekalu Juarez Gunslinger. Dneska budeme zase pokračovat v dalším díle. Naposledy jsme měli neskutečnou prestrelku na náměstí a potom jsme vlastně měli duel s nejrychlejším pistolníkem na západě, který se nám podarilo vyhrát, aj keď to bylo dost ochlup. No a dneska budeme pokračovat. Posledně jsme tam měli nějaké obrázky apačů, byli jsme v horách a tak, takže uvidíme, kam nás to zase posune v našem příběhu. Samozřejmě, jestli se vám takéto videa ľúbia, můžete zvážit like, odběr alebo se vyjadřit dole v komentároch. No a my se půjdeme na to vrhnout. Takže dáme start.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
Tak, tady jsme byli naposledy.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Jo, zbraně ještě nemáme žádné, takže můžeme len jíst někam.
Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
Proč ten spodný vodopád padá rychlejší než ten vrchní? A je jen tam. Dobre, to je malinký detail.
He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Jo, takže máme jít za tím vlkem pravděpodobně. To bude jakoby náčelník. O, tak to nevypadá pěkně. Jako vypadá to, jako by na to len strom spadal, ale... No, zajímavé.
They saw me before I saw them.
Jo. Aha, jasné, oni viděli mě skůr než já nic. Ale, ten se tam zabral, však tam už nikdo nebyl. Tak to si ze mě robí srandu toto. Však tam už nikdo nebyl. Tam byl ještě někdo. Tam vzadu toho jsem viděl, ale ještě někdo tam byl. No dobré, tak počkej, tak budeme postupovat opatrnější teda. Navču, tam nikdo není hore.
They saw me before I saw them.
Nabít. A ještě to byl někdo.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting has started, there was no backing down.
Press. Počkaj, nabijeme obi dva. V některých situacích se na to může hodit.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas. And that's why they had retreated there.
No je ich tu dosť.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Tak. Takže co to tam bouchá? To se tam něco asi buglo, nějaká pistol nebo tak.
Did you find Grey Wolf? Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Dobré, takže toto začíná být docela agresívne. OK.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
To nevypadá dobre. Pardon.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide.
No,
And I wasn't about to back down.
Tady asi nemám
So it was like
výběr.
pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Aha, jsem se dostal sem dole. Dobre, to mi nepomohlo, takže musím z druhé strany. Takže tady to. Hele, munice. A nějaký secret. Další munice. Proč je tu toľko munice? No tak to počkaj. Inlaid. Simplified longer. Je tak, aha, 30% fire rate, 15% aim speed. Golden rifle. Plus 2 ammo. A tady je co? Aha, improve damage in concentration. Tak nic, tak dáme tohle.
was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Ale... Jo, takže keď mačkám R, tak môžu nabiť
They
ešte
thought it was
rýchlejšie.
haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
No tak tady je toho dost. Hopla.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there were definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Ty krásu, však tam ich je.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a mirror.
Cože? Jen schody, aha.
I felt like I would be lost in
Já
that
si myslím,
damn
že ich
cave
tu bude
forever.
ještě dost. Já Já si myslím, že jich tu bude ještě víc
Finally,
než
I found
dost.
myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. Steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Hej, já nevím, kde jsou. No tak, já se potřebuji nabít. Au. Kámo, tak tam jich je mega moc. Mega moc, ty krásy. Jako začíná to být dost těžké. Jako bez srandy. A tam hore byl. Tam byl ještě jeden, kterého jsem neviděl.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Ty krásu, jako kámo, kdybych byl takto obklučený, tak bych se ani nedivil, že bych neviděl tu cestu. Aha, takže míření z každou zbraní bude lepší o 30%. To je dost. To je dost. Aha, více koncentrace.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
Nugget nearby. Kde? Jako tam dole někde, alebo? Však ani nevím, jak ty nugety vypadají. Vím, jak vypadají secrety zhruba, ale...
But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Tak to už nechytím, keď se proměnil ve vlka.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Aha, takže už nikdy jsme ho nenašli. Dobré. Ale bylo jich tam jako mega moc. Toto jako bez
Thank you,
srandy.
darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Jo, takže volajú mňa Bounty Hunter, respektíve lovec odmien. Takže v čom
It was early
budeme...
morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one.
Takže v čom máme aj kamaráda, dobre, takže na toto už nebudeme sami. OK. Takže asi pôjdeme po tých Daltonoch. Vidím, že máme ten quick shooter. A uvidíme, co teda nás bude čekať tady. Predpokladám, že to bude veľká prestrelka, keďže sme dostali aj nejakého kamaráda. A samozrejme, pre tento diel to bude zatiaľ všetko. Díky za zhlédnutí. A jestli sa vám takéto videá ľúbia, môžete zvážiť like, odbier alebo sa vyjadriť dole v komentároch. A zatiaľ sa s vami lúči Nočná Sova a čauko.